Talking to myself because this is all gonna get cut out of the video. Da, 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 da. What is up, YouTube? This is Rob from RP Model Railroads. So I've got another epic unboxing from Aaron. Let's see what's inside. Alright, and we're going to kick things off with a Ephrata Valley Railroad shark nose shell. So this is actually the Model Power shark nose shell that the Ephrata Valley Railroad has had in its roster for quite some time, because the Ephrata Valley Railroad has had two Model Power shark noses since last year when the original ones were created. So I sent the shells back to Aaron to get some new details, in particular a black nose roof here and also a black pilot, and it just turned out absolutely amazing. Then also Aaron added some more touches. Besides dull coating the shell to protect his work, he also added some more touches, including the yellow to the handrails here on the nose of the shark nose, and also a deeper yellow stripe or brighter yellow stripe going down the side of the shell. And like I said, other yellow details around the shell and some silver details back here on the back end of the shark nose. So here is Ephrata Valley RF16A number 211, redone. Looks great. And here we are with the second Ephrata Valley RF16A shark nose, number 207. Once again, done up with similar new details, brighter yellow stripe down the side, yellow details on the handrails and such, and also a black pilot and a black nose roof there, and re-dull coated to preserve the work that was done. So now these shark noses have been basically brought up to speed with more of the modern work that Aaron has done for the Ephrata Valley Railroad, and these shark noses look incredible. There we go. Okay, and here is a trailer to a truck for the EV Quarry Company, as you can see, for the quarry that's going to be on the layout, which I have yet to work on that scene, but just check out the details on the trailer on this truck back here. So you can see the tail lights, the turn signals, a little imitation of a PA tag there, some yellow details, and then here's the opposite side of the trailer, the underside. Yeah, so I'm sure we'll find the cab to this truck here real soon. And next up, we have the Ephrata Valley Railroad new shark nose B unit, number 211B. So as you can see, it's just basically a Heritage Red Baldwin shark nose B unit shell done with a bright yellow stripe down the side, but instead of Ephrata Valley spelled out on the side of the shell to basically be first generation Ephrata Valley Railroad diesel scheme, instead it's got the railroad's motto down the side of the B unit, service and style. So in between the two A units, you're going to have Ephrata Valley and Ephrata Valley, and then service and style on the B unit number 211B. And this B unit looks fantastic. You can see some up close details there, RF16B. Yeah, this looks great. And it's going to be perfect for the redone Model Power Ephrata Valley Railroad shark noses. Okay, and here is the truck that goes with the Ephrata Valley Quarry Company. Cab over. Check it out. Check out the details. That's actually no more than a Matchbox cab over right there. That's a Matchbox cab over truck. And the trailer is made by Matzo, as a matter of fact. The trailer is made by Matzo, and the cab is made by Matchbox. And thanks to the details that Aaron added to the truck and to the trailer, this thing looks way better than Matchbox or a Matzo. Check it out. Nice gray cab, check out the details on the front there. PA tag there up front. Yeah, that looks great. That looks awesome. Alright, and here we go with another redone Matchbox truck for the layout. Check this out. So this is a Matchbox Peterbilt cab truck with a generic white trailer on the back. Check it out. So both of these are Matchboxes. And the scheme is officially Matchbox, although I do believe that Aaron did do some touch-ups on this thing, not to mention some small details on the headlights and such, the PA tag down there, and details on the horns on the roof and such, but the scheme, the white and red, is basically factory. This truck was, as you can see, in immaculate shape based upon the condition of the chrome. And then the trailer as well has been painted white, and you can see some little details there on the trailer that Aaron added. And there's the back end. So yeah, for a Matchbox truck, this thing is pretty much HO scale, and it'll fit in on the roads either in the town of Ephrata or the adjoining town of Industryville. Looks awesome. Oh, that is nice. Check this out. So this is another Matchbox truck for the Ephrata Valley Railroad, except this one is done up for Yellow Jacket service. Freight flies on Yellow Jacket service, Ephrata Valley. That looks great. And once again, the cab is not a Peterbilt, it's actually a Kenworth cab truck. And the striping down the side is, once again, done by Matchbox. There are some small added details done by Aaron on the truck, as you can see there. But the truck is basically just a Matchbox truck, which looks incredible. I love this 80s style scheme, which is going to look excellent on the railroad. And then here is the opposite side of the trailer and the back end. So yeah, there's an official Ephrata Valley Yellow Jacket service tractor trailer for the town of Ephrata. That looks great. Really, really awesome. Okay, and I think we're going to get into more locomotive shells in just a moment. Alright, and we're going to start off with yet another repainted Ephrata Valley diesel. This is Ephrata Valley's Sealiner, number 201. So I sent this thing back to Aaron to, much like the Shark Noses, get a refresh, and all it really needed was a black pilot, or black pilot, and also a black nose there. And it turned out really nice, and now it'll match the other Sealiner that was done a short time, not really a short time ago, done a little while ago after this one. So now both shells will look identical, and this is actually going to be the dummy to the powered other Ephrata Valley Sealiner that I have. So number 201 has been redone and looks sweet. Nice. And here we are with our first new, besides the Model Power Shark Nose B unit, our first new locomotive shell for the Ephrata Valley Railroad. Check this out. So here is Ephrata Valley F7 number 217. This is a Tyco F7 shell, and it looks absolutely incredible. Check out the crisp details up front with the white slanted nose, the black diamond, blacked out number boards, black pilot right there, safety yellow details and the yellow stripe down the side of the engine. You can also see up close the step ladders are black to go along with the black undercarriage of the locomotive, if you will, as well as the piece that would hang over the fuel tank. And then these step ladders back here are also black. Some silver and black details on the back end of this F7. And here's the other side. The white slanted nose is just absolutely awesome. And there's the roof, silver fan details, and exhaust stack details. Wow, this F7 shell looks amazing. I cannot get over just how pristine this thing looks. This, honestly, this might be one of the best, if not the best, locomotive shell I've seen yet in terms of crisp paintwork and just how incredible it looks. This looks great. For a Tyco F7, this looks amazing. Okay. And here we are with another new locomotive shell. Check this out. So here is Ephrata Valley GP38 number 1502. So this is a lifelike GP38-2 shell that's been modified, and it looks amazing. Besides the first generation Ephrata Valley Railroad scheme with the Ephrata Valley name spelled out on the side of the diesel, the yellow stripe, the white slanted nose, which by the way was brush painted and turned out quite well for being brush painted. You can see the little GP38 numbers there. The reason why this is going to be classified as a GP38 is similar to the other GP38 that I recorded unboxing not that long ago. The two nose headlights here were actually removed and filled in. That's like going to be the designating factor between my GP38-2s and GP38s in the Ephrata Valley Railroad roster, which there's only two Ephrata Valley GP38s, this being the second one. So check out the front end there. We got a beacon light on the roof, of course the safety yellow details, which look incredible, nice and crisp. My favorite part about this GP38 shell is the fact that it is in the first gen Ephrata Valley diesel scheme, like I mentioned earlier, with the white slanted nose, which really looks nice on a low hood diesel like this one, which it just looks incredible. And you can also see, I forgot to point out on this side, same thing on this side, little shields covering the cab windows. I don't know the official term, but that's what I'm going to go with. And there's the back end of the GP38. So yeah, GP38, number 1502. This thing looks incredible, awesome. Looks really, really awesome. Especially that white slanted nose, that looks fantastic. Okay. This one is well packaged, like everything else. Alright, so here is not a newcomer to the Ephrata Valley Railroad roster. This is a rather old locomotive. Problem with this thing was it is a classic Bachmann SD40-2. Unfortunately, the motor did burn up not that long ago, so I sent it to Aaron to get done up as a dummy. And while he had it there, this thing had paint correction work done to it a while ago as well, because when I went to dull coat it, long story short, I applied too much dull coat and it wrecked the paint job. But it was redone, and then it was redone again when I sent it to him to be dummyized. So check this out. It now has an orange plow up front here, which looks nice. Some nice black details on the walkways on the locomotive. And then if we go down the side here, I mean, same details as any other Ephrata Valley Railroad second-gen diesel, except this one has been through quite a lot. And now number 3103 is going to forever be a dummy because the motor burned out. That is, unless I get another chassis for it. So yeah, there is Ephrata Valley's only SD40-2. Number 3103, now dummyized. Looks really nice. Oh, wow, this looks nice. Nice. Alright, check this out. So here is the Putnik Salvage official crane for the Putnik Salvage junkyard in the layout. Check this out. So this is just a basic lifelike crane that Aaron repainted, and it looks really, really awesome. Check out the rusty or muddy details there on the tracks, which look really nice. The P and S logos in red and orange there. And of course the scheme of Putnik Salvage vehicles being black and red. We've got a black cab to the crane, and the entire crane is red, which just looks amazing. So yeah, this is going to be a great addition to the junkyard. That looks fantastic. And here we have the first of 3 buildings in this unboxing that Aaron has customized for the town of Ephrata on the Ephrata Valley Railroad. Check this out. So here is AAA Trains Hobby and Games, a train store / toy store. This little brick building turned out really, really nice. So obviously, before any of this was added, the lettering and such, the only thing that was green on the front of the building was this storefront part. But Aaron painted the windows green and also the decoration on top of the roof green, so it really blends together nicely. And it looks more like cohesive as a building. Now, I'm not sure this window's popping out, which is no big deal. I'm actually glad that it is, so I can show you the details up close. So here is the clear window that goes inside the shop. You can see a Tyco logo up there, Bachmann, AHM, slot cars, 50% off, the sign says down there, and then some pictures of what I believe are supposed to be train set boxes, which look really, really nice, inside of the train store. Now, if we look up closely here, Aaron also added some small details. You can see in this window what appears to be a small train layout, which looks really nice. And then when you look through this window, you can see the nose of an F unit, and that's because there is a miniature F unit glued to the inside of the train store. So when the train store is sitting down on the layout, you're not only going to see the Bachmann and AHM logos, you're also going to see the little F7 in there peeking out of the window, which looks really, really awesome. I mean, the details are great. And there's also a picture on the wall inside the train store, if you can see it there, right in front of the F unit, which just looks really nice. But probably the most important aspect of this building is the mural on the side. Check this out. So this is meant to be, obviously, a street mural on the side of the building of Ephrata Valley number 51, a model of a future steam locomotive to be completed for the Ephrata Valley Railroad. And the mural looks incredible. You can still see the brick details through the paintwork, which is ultra realistic because it looks just like the painting is painted on the side of the brick wall, which it is, but I mean, more importantly, at scale form, you can still see the bricks, which is incredible. And you can also see the artist's signature down there, Aaron Anderson, as if he painted the mural on the building in HO scale, which is really awesome. Best part about this building is where it's going to be positioned on the layout. This mural is always going to be seen whenever I'm filming a scene of trains going by the grade crossing right next to Schuylkill Valley Station, which that'll be seen in a future layout update video. But anyway, AAA Trains Train Store is going to be a great addition to the town of Ephrata. Alrighty, and here we go with the second custom building for the layout. This is the new Ephrata Valley U.S. Post Office and Journal in the town of Ephrata. So this is just a Tycho Vanderbeek drugstore that has been detailed. In fact, this would normally be blue in a Vanderbeek drugstore, but it's been painted white, which looks really nice. And all of the clock faces are still present, which is a great aspect about this building. But let's take a look at the custom work that Aaron did. So besides journal lettering up here for the Ephrata Journal, we also see U.S. Post Office. Probably the best aspect of this is the small USPS logo right here, which looks incredibly realistic for a hand paint job. It looks really, really well done. And then also U.S. Mail 19403, the zip code in the window, which looks really nice. But yeah, the face of the building looks fantastic. Then here on the side, we've got American Express Company, so you can see that logo there. The back of the building, no admittance, like a little loading dock for the post office. And then, of course, the opposite side of the building is just plain. But yeah, the front end looks great. So this is the new home of the Ephrata Journal, and also a post office in the town of Ephrata. Looks really nice. Alright, and here it is. So this is a lifelike firehouse kit that Aaron customized and did an incredible job on for the Ephrata Fire Department, the EFD. Check this out. So it does come with the extra detail parts, including an American flag and the bay doors, which I wanted open because obviously I want the fire trucks to be seen pulled out in front of the fire station. Now on the roof here, besides the paint work, you can also see the siren there. That was part of the kit that's been painted, and that looks nice on the roof of the building. The hose tower back here, which looks really, really nice as well. And then, let's talk about the other hand-painted features here. We've got the nice red curb, which looks really nice, outlining the side of the firehouse. Over here, we've got a bunch of small painted details from the small tools there that are hanging up on the rack to the EFD logo right here on the back of the building. And then also inside, there we go, you can see the gold door handles there for the two doors going into the side of the firehouse, a red barrel, and I believe that is a hose drying station back there as well. Here we go again to the front of the firehouse. We've got the EFD logo here, which Aaron modified to say from BFD to EFD, of course, for the Ephrata Fire Department. Got a radioactive sign right there. And then over here, we've got a black driveway with fire, F-I-R-E, letters right there on the front of the walkway. And this will basically be a place for the fire chief's vehicle to be parked, and also the antique fire truck. And then as we go around to the back of the building, we just see basic detailing, fire department there on the back end. So yeah, this firehouse looks really, really nice. And it's going to be a great addition to the town of Ephrata, right alongside the other two buildings that Aaron built and painted for the town of Ephrata, that being Town Hall and Equitable Trust Bank. And that's a wrap for this video. Once again, huge shout out to Aaron for doing some incredible work on these locomotive shells, tractor trailers, buildings, and the new Putnik Salvage Junkyard Crane for the Ephrata Valley Railroad layout. And to all subscribers, thank you very much for watching.